What if I told you that a centuries-old pirate's treasure isn't just the stuff of movies, but a tantalizing reality waiting to be uncovered? Picture this. Glittering gold coins, precious gems, and priceless artifacts, all hidden somewhere along the Gulf Coast. This isn't just any treasure, it's the legendary hoard of Jean Lafitte, the infamous pirate who once ruled the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Jean Lafitte, born in the late 1700s, was no ordinary buccaneer. He was a shrewd businessman, a skilled navigator, and a master of deception. Legend has it that during his years of plundering ships and amassing wealth, Lafitte buried an enormous treasure somewhere along the coast. But here's the kicker. He didn't just bury it. He protected it with a riddle so complex, it stumped treasure hunters for over 200 years. The story goes that Lafitte, knowing his time was running short, gathered his most trusted men. Under the cover of night, they sailed to a secret location, where they buried chests brimming with gold and jewels. As dawn broke, Lafitte handed each man a piece of parchment containing part of a cryptic riddle. He swore them to secrecy, promising that only when all pieces were united would the location of the treasure be revealed. But what happened to these men? And more importantly, what happened to those precious scraps of parchment? Some say they were scattered to the winds, lost to time and tide. Others believe they're still out there, waiting to be pieced together by a clever sleuth. Over the years, countless treasure hunters have scoured the Gulf Coast, from Texas to Florida, searching for clues. Some claim to have found ancient coins or mysterious markings that could be linked to Lafitte's treasure. But so far, the mother lode remains elusive. In 1983, a fisherman in Galveston Bay pulled up an old chest in his net, sparking a frenzy of speculation. Was this part of Lafitte's legendary hoard? Experts examined the chest but couldn't conclusively link it to the pirate. The mystery deepened. Some skeptics argue that the treasure is nothing more than a tall tale, spun by Lafitte himself to confound his enemies. But others point to historical records that suggest Lafitte did indeed amass a fortune. Could it still be out there, waiting for someone to crack the code? The legend has captured the imagination of generations, inspiring books, movies, and even theme park rides. It's become a part of the cultural fabric of the Gulf Coast, with towns like Galveston and New Orleans capitalizing on their Lafitte connections. But perhaps the real treasure isn't gold or jewels at all. Maybe it's the enduring mystery itself, the thrill of the hunt, and the dreams of adventure it inspires. After all, what's more valuable than a good story? So the next time you're walking along a Gulf Coast beach, keep your eyes peeled. Who knows? You might just stumble upon a weathered piece of parchment, or spot an unusual marking in the sand. Could it be the key to unlocking Lafitte's long-lost treasure? The riddle awaits. Are you clever enough to solve it?